今日は勝ちたいな。全部勝ちたい。ほんまに勝とうぜ。いつもご視聴ありがとうございます。あら。なんだフリーズしてる。あら。初めてやわ。起動しないは初めてやわ。このオープニング嫌いじゃないねんけどな。
Hey everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. あら。ちょっともう、ご指摘いただいたアトランタから2人もらってるでっていうのを戻せないので、このまま行きます。昨日惜敗。昨日ちゃうわ、ごめんなさい、一昨日ね。サンディエゴと1勝1敗。もうこんなんやめよう。全部勝とうぜ。まあ2位ね。あ、2位にいるの？周りも調子悪いな。レイズだけ。まだまだ順位なんてこんなもん関係あるかいな。ちょっと待って。2割4分8厘。やっぱり打ててんな。今までと違うな。防御率がめっちゃ悪くなってしまった。しかし今日はフリード。前回完璧でした。6回無失点のはず。あ、1点取られたかな。そうね。ホームラン1本打たれた気がする。はい。打線はもう好調っつうことで、これでいいやろ。好調っつってもそうか。1、2番が打ててないのか。うん。PCA もあかんな。3人打ててない人がいる。
Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. It's a beautiful night for the Sunday night show.
ラバーマッチね。
It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelton. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire
意外
organization.
と乱打戦にならない。
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound in this one, Max Fried. Singy, he was impressive his last
こ
time
の
out.
メンツで
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA
優勝
just
しようぜ。
over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And this one is off and running.
調子の悪そうなタティス。おっと。
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. 2-0. Tatis waits. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
さあ追い込んでボール2やしな。変化球振ってもらおう。よし。
Waits at the bender for the strikeout. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Here's a 2-0.
うわ、やられた。やばい、深い。
Extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together.
これからクリーンナップがやってくるのに。
You could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
もっとインサイドついて、あ、間違った。
Here comes Manny Machado. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And a foul ball.
ホームランはまだないマッチャド。
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Man at second.
No, that's low.
Swing and a ground ball.
追い込んだ。
And it goes just foul. One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh, 見逃した。打ってくれると思いました。何投げる？つつやで。
Pitch misses there.
Yeah,
Ball 3. One out and a runner at second.
まあランナー埋めるつもりで無理してストライク取らん方がいいね。
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
ええとこ行ったのにな。
Payoff pitch.
Okay.
Out swinging.
Oh,
He's been
God.
out for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Koko. Koko 大事よ。
On
Yes.
the ground, right side.
よっしゃ、
Marte
早くウギン。
fires over to first, and that will end the inning.
オッケーオッケーオッケー
Now
オッ
the
ケーオッ
Red
ケー。
Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
先制しようぜ。
Back inside Fenway Park, and on the mound for San Diego in this one,
Oh.
Randy Vasquez.
無
Singing he
失
was
点かい。
impressive his
前
last time
回
out.
は。
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball.
遅い遅い遅いよボールが。
Ball. That's inside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
あれや。
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
ちょっと
Swings
もう
through that one. It's a strikeout. Time now to check
ドリン
out the
クが
lineup
こ
for
ぼ
the
れる。
Boston Red Sox. With
机
an
が揺れすぎ
excellent
る。
arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they
大谷
do
三
have.
振。
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
膝元のスラブで2発やられた。
So much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
カットがいいね。
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0. Bogarts gets him easily, ends the inning.
センター前抜けてほしかったね。若干荒れ気味の立ち上がりじゃない？
And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubberback, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
おい！
Ty France,
ストライク。
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Let's go, Mac.
あれれれれれれれれ。
That's down. One hops off the wall. So
シングルシングル。
to
よ
start
し
the
よし。
inning.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Merrill getting the start in center, batting sixth in today's
なん
lineup.
かあ
And
ん
his
まり良く
slugging
ない
percentage
な。
this season is right around 460. No score here in the second.
Yeah.
目倒せてないよ。
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
振ってくるぞ。
Read out of the stretch fires.
やばい。
Side low. 3-1 now. And ball four, two aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was over for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He was late there, strike one.
ストライクゾーンに行ってないな、おい。
Ball one to Bogaerts.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a 1-1. Chop to third. And that's foul. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Padres looking to strike first here at the top of the second.
内野ゴロ打ってくれ。
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly struck left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. 1 run's in. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they take a 2-run lead. Right there, that plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes.
フリードは良
And he
かっ
usually wins
た
the
は
battle.
ずなのになんで今日あかんの。先制されてるやん。
Just off the inside edge. Man at second. A little bit low. And it's 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
This one in the air right field. And there's 1 down.
やっとワンダン。
Batting ninth, catcher Freddie Fermin.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Check on the runner. Bogaerts dives back. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's out.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Misses.
Nah.
3-2 now.
ちょっ
Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
よし、打った。
Up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2
Out
down
up.
after the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that
3
was
点目
exactly
き
what
つ
he
い
was
が
looking
歩
for
か
on the
して
mound.
もいいけど、でも次も次やしな。
Gets him to chase after that one.
低め狙ってるぞ。
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Foul ball.
Okay. カーブね。カーブがいい。牽制されたけど。
It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's the Sunday night showcase on
5月幼稚
MLBTheSHOW.
園。
Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Witt Jr.
ball. We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, whips it to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
カットがいいね。クイって曲がってくんね。
Ball 2.
That one pushed foul. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
セッ
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on.
あれ
Up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
まだヒットなし。
Back here for the Sunday night showcase. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they'd hoped.
Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
Ball 1.
ファースト入れ。
And the 1-0.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch.
おい
Brings it back with 2 strikes.
空振りじゃねえの。
3-2. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll
It's
do
good.
it again.
Oh, having such a tough time
Kimi,
putting away
it's good.
6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Three and two now. Whacked out.
Ah!
That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Manny Machado leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead.
Dos está
It's
aburrido.
3-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
タリーズコーヒーが泣いてるさ。
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it
低め
paid
に
off.
集めすぎやねんって。高めいかんかい、思い切って。
Eli White getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time.
さあ。
That's a strike across the top of the zone. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball there. Just
Nope,
off
that's a
the
ball.
outside edge. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one chopped up the middle. Marte
Go,
throws
he's
to first
out.
in time. And there's 2 down.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's
First
using his
baseman,
pitches in this
Ty
one.
Prince.
球数投げすぎやろ。まだ3回やぞ。
Check
Ball that's
swing, no
outside.
appeal. Ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
That's
He's
ball
been
2.
raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
いかん。
Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees. And it's filled up. Breaking ball, and that got him.
I got him.
Up next for the Padres.
メーター押せてない。
Center fielder Jackson Merrill. He's someone that you might not describe
グ
as
ッ
having
ドであんな
speed,
外れ
but
る。
he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. France leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's now 3-0. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show.
まあまあまあまあ。まだ3回やから。
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on
ピ
the
ッ
mound.
チングスタッフがいいね。
Guerrero Jr.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. And
Ball, that's
misses
off the plate.
inside. On the ground, Bogarts handles the chance. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
まだノーヒット。
Batting ninth, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
At the
Just
ball.
missed. That's off
Ball.
the mark.
Damn.
And that's ball 2.
Ball,
Just
that's
missed.
inside.
And there's the strike. That's a walk.
Nope, that's the
Went with
ball
the cutter
four.
again, but couldn't find his zone.
Probably tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Acuna runs. Got him swinging. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in Boston,
Leading
it's
off
Xander
for San
Bogaerts
Diego,
now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman Jace Bowen.
Right through there for a strike.
Nope, that's inside.
And a 1-2. Got him. Max Fried, another strikeout.
Next for the Padres, catcher Freddie Fermin.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Inside, almost got him.
初回からこれがやれてればよ。おい。
I thought that was a strike, and
ド
here's
ラ
a
イブやろ。
It just shaped the zone. Still 2 challenges left for
Nice.
them. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the back,
初めて
and that'll do it.
初めての三
Padres
者
go
凡
down
退。
quietly, but they lead it 3-0.
この回とりあえず一旦1点返そうっていうかヒット打とう。ああ、マルテ。
Bottom of the fourth, so
Leading
stepping in
off
for
for
Boston,
the Red
Ketel
Sox,
Marte.
second baseman Ketel Marte.
はいよ。
To the right side, and
Right
it
up to him.
finds its way through
Oh,
for a
top.
hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
帰ってこい、マルテ。
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
First
Nope.
pitch
Ball
just
1.
misses. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
デッドボールを
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat.
一発出れば
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2 got him looking for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
In the air, right field. He's got it. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Ball, that's low.
Two on, 2 outs.
な
Second, there's Bogarts. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Boston strands a pair, still down 3-0. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLBTheSHOW. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis, in his 7th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tatis waits. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny
Here's
Machado.
Manny Machado now.
Amazing at bat last time up. Saw a bunch of pitches and ended up hitting one over the fence.
A little bit high. Ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's in.
Let's go, Maximus.
Hey!
And now 2-2. Just
the
misses
ball.
without.
Shut that.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Payoff pitch. And that one misses outside. It's ball four.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. One left for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
フリードお疲れ。US 取れてないよ。フリード。
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Fouled off left side.
Sinker かよ。
Handled on to France, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
First baseman
もったいない。
Guerrero Jr.
What do you
Check
got?
swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Walked his first time.
Hey!
And there's a ball. Man at first, one away.
Nope. That's inside.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 2-2. pitch is outside. Popped up. France takes it in for the out. And there's two
Up
down.
next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
リラックスリラックス。
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Guerrero, the runner at first with two gone. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a ball in 2 strikes. On the ground right
なんで打たれん
center.
ねや
Takes
ろ
the force out, an acrobatic play to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show.
ピッチャー変えます。
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
マチャドのホームランがあかんわ。
Now it's going to be
Leading off
Ty
for San
France.
Diego, first baseman Ty France. Now pitching for the Red
And
Sox.
we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
24,
Sandy Alcantara.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these
Nope,
Padres
outside.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one ripped left field, and it hits off the monster. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Ball, that's out.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
The 1-0. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
三振取れたい。
That one in triple digits.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 0-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the outfield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Yeah.
Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Catcher, Freddie Fermin.
All loaded up. Freddie Fermin, the next to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Ball. Down.
The 1-1. Guerrero.
早く。
One. Double
Yeah.
play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Now pitching for San
Back
Diego.
down for the bottom of the
number 10,
6th, and there's a new
Walker
pitcher on the
Buehler.
mound. Walker Buehler.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ketel Marte.
Outside low. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. David Morgan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Peralta also getting ready.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fastball for a strike. The Bo Sox trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
Nope, outside.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Stays alive. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
This
Nope,
guy's
that's
a
off the
fun
plate.
guy to
Ball
watch
2.
taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. In the air, right field. Acuna in position, and there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter Miguel Andujar.
A little bit
No,
low.
that's down.
Ball 1.
That's outside.
That one the other way. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Here we go, Sandy.
Outside
That's ball
low.
2.
And that's ball 2.
Ball
Just
3.
missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder Eli White.
That
That's a
misses.
ball.
Ball 1. Machado off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Padres lead 1, but they lead it 3-0.
頼む、先頭出て。もう頼むから。2安打しか出て。
Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
It's softly on the ground left side. Zips it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball that side.
The Padres leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Sets him down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Rutschman,
Nope.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one in for a strike, 2-2. On the ground right side. On to France, and that is the inning. It's the Padres 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
Right through there for a strike. popped into left field, and that'll fall for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Here's a 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike him out. First out in the top of the eighth.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Bogarts in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ball. France, the base runner at first with one out. Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's inside. Ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and 0 the count. Here comes Ramirez. Here's Marte for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Red Sox nothing. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB.
もう先頭出さなあかん。そっからや話は。
Now pitching for San
Back
Diego,
now, new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
56,
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
ぞえ。
This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Adrian Morejon, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. One down.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
2球目打てたやんや。
0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
The Red Sox trailing by 3 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Ohtani in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Padres 3 and the Red Sox nothing.
やばい。
We go to the
Leading off
ninth.
for San
Here's the
Diego,
catcher, Freddie
Freddie
Fermin.
Fermin.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the
Inside, ball
defense
one.
because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Inside.
Now
Ball
you
2.
see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
Hey.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Two. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Oh, that got away from him.
That ball got him.
And he's going to
Right
reach
there.
on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's a ball.
Fermin gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball 2.
Ah.
That one found hard the other way. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Padres a golden opportunity with one of their best hitters at the plate. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. There's a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
There's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Two on, one out. That's in there. That's strike two. High fly ball left field. Alvarez.
Yes,
Beat
yes.
on it. He's got it.
危ね。
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying close. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eli White. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. In there, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled away.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that one hit to first.
早く。
Fires
う
over.
え、へい、危
And
ね。
that is that. It's the Padres 3 and the Red Sox nothing.
ボールでええから。
Now pitching for San
Back
Diego,
now, and
number
on the mound, the
50,
closer, Adrian Morejon.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down.
左側か。右バッター並べようかな。
Win, so this game has gone to plan more or less.
ちょうどいいの
Let's see if
か。
he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Morejon is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw. Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
The 0-1. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. And next for the Red Sox, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
The Bo Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
Anna. Make costaぜ。全然打たれへんかった。借金3。これでも勝てませんか。怖いよ。ブリュワーズ打線怖いよ。まあそうでもないか。ジュラン気つけて。
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox.
日本人だけでやってたの
John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. Well, singing, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill today, Paul Skeens. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bryce Terang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. The 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Ball that's
Really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, left fielder Jackson Churio.
And the 0-1. Misses
0-1.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Fenway, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Shane Droll. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his
投
last
手
outing.
戦になったら
Something
嫌
he
で
had
す。
been dreaming about for a long time. His last time out, he got his first big league win. I'm sure he's got that ball secure somewhere that he can enjoy it in the offseason and the years to come. But today, it's time to get back to work, see if he can get number 2.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
大した欲しい意味じゃないよ。カーブがエグそう。
Clips the corner, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's the 2-2. Stays alive.
こんばんは。
2-2. And there's the ball.
こんばんは。
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second baseman.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game.
大
But
谷
can
と
they
レ
do
ズや
it?
な。
Certainly
こんばんは。
something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
はあ。
Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Hamilton moving under this one. 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Jose.
2 outs, base is
Ramirez.
empty. Here's Jose Ramirez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift
コンタクト
rules?
スイングばっかりで打ったらポテンヒットとかなるかな。
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
こんばんは。
コンタクトスイングや。ラミー。
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
とっちゃんこんばんは。一球ぐらい甘いとこ投げろや。
Come back.
で
into the
や
mound.
は
Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Fenway. All set for the start of the inning. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Swinging a foul straight back. Well, I think that one of the things that we've seen is that neutralizing the running game is as much to do with going with the slide step that a good majority of the pitchers have, and nobody wants to give a free ball to the
Outside,
hitter.
that's a ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
The
コン
1-2
タクトスイングなら打てそう。
fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Skeens delivers. Bounced up the middle. Witt whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Jake
パドレ
Bauer.
ス戦は負け越しですね。
そうです。2安打完封。
In the air, left field. Alvarez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Garrett
Now
Mitchell.
here is Garrett Mitchell. One run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. That one ripped, but foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses. 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
1点もやるか。
Back here in Boston, still stepping in.
コンタクトスイングが切れる。
Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who
プライドを捨てるんだ。
hits for average.
なりふり構わず
One
勝
of the
手に
things
行
in
くんだ
today's
け
game,
れ
the
ど
value in the
ヒットを
fact
打って
that
く
he
れ。
hits both righties and lefties. Fought off foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Ball 2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
バット短く持って。
Strike on the inside corner.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
In the air to left center. Mitchell should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Jr.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. That's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming
for
off
the
a series where the
Brewers,
pitching
shortstop,
was
Joey
outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. Ortiz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. The last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that one did find the strike zone. Still two challenges left for them. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that.
褒めるなよ。
The thing to notice are the pitch
褒めたら打
locations.
たれるだ。
Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
There's the strike at the knees. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
I don't
Ball,
think
that's
he
too
was
high.
trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Top of the third, no score. Good eye in that
that's down.
spot.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This is Bryce Terang. Wide to center his first time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The Brewers with a chance to score first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
3.
Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Intentional walk here, and that sets up the double play after the stolen base.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Two on, 1 out. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
ダブルプレー欲しいですね。
ポテンヒットもあかん。
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. The Brewers looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball, that's down.
Two on, 2 outs.
Good
Ball,
spot
that's
for
out.
the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball,
Good
inside.
pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Jackson Chorio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. Gone. A laser to left. Third home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
痛いね。ここからです。
Hey!
ストレートを待っていたか
Fouled
も。
off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that skips in the dirt. That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. Full count now. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And that ends the inning. The Brewers had 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
ホームランって。
Welcome back. We'll see. The starting rotation has been dominant, and we've seen much of the same today.
Yeah, and the numbers speak for themselves, Boog. This group just keeps executing game after game.
コツコツいこう。
That's a ball.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the
ま
inning.
だ3回。
Right there, he does a great
コン
job.
タクトスイングや。
この選択なら何とかなる。
ジャレジャレコーチによる指導が入って初ヒットが出ました。お前もコンタクトスイングや、ホームランを。ダブルプレーあかんで。あ、走ればいいか。
Buxton on the run. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Fouled off. He was late.
なんであれが打たれへんようになったんやろ。
Now as he asks for time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Slams on.
で、入ってない。あ、
Mitchell fires it in. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position.
Love how he just kept it simple there.
コンタクトスイングや。
Mechanics, nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
巧妙が辻。惜しかったな。
Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. Just missed.
犠牲フライなんかいらんぞ、グッドマン。
Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now he breaks his bat. Throw over to Bowers, and that is a big first out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Second and third, 1 away. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
To the right side. Terang. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
三振しなくなった。ナイススクイズ。
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He popped out his first time.
Ketel Marte.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning.
ナイス
A
だ
run
け
on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to inning number 4.
ありがとうございま
It's
す。
the Brewers 3 and the Red Sox 1. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Fenway, on to the 4th. Sal Frelick up now for the
安
Brewers.
心しなくなったな。
And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
文句あんねやったら ABS やる。
まるで初球から打つな。
Just
ball 2.
missed.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Strike 2.
2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
いいね。
That kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit, Garrett Mitchell. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Yeah.
リッチスタメン外ですか。
That one way inside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Struck him out swinging. The big righty strikes out the side.
お休み
Three down
中
for Milwaukee as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball, that's out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike
That's a
zone and
ball.
beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Out towards right center field. Frelick after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. One down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Brewers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Softly hit the 3rd. Tosses across the 1st. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. And he beats it. Great try there.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Acuna runs. Pitch outside. And safe.
He's in there. Safe.
It's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And it's second. And that one wrapped foul. One now. To third. And that's a base hit. Acuna headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes
コン
through
タ
and
クト
they're
スイングや。
back within a run. Just one of those
これ
single
で
high base hits through the
少しは
infield.
マ
Just
シ
kind
に
of
な
rolled
るんじゃ
over
な
on
い。
it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So 2 down. Byron Buxton up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Could have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal
Nice
bases so many times off the
ありがとうござい
Get
ま
that
す。
jump there, and if the catcher's
もう
great, he
一
can
本。
make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here.
もう1本。
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's
コン
getting
タクトスイング
results.
に
And
してから
right there,
初めて
throw
の
up the punch out to get out of a jam.
三振。力みすぎ。速すぎ。はい。
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Challenged him with the
third baseman,
fastball right in the heart of the
David
zone, and he
Hamilton.
was clearly ready to jump all over it.
First offering, runner goes. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. In the dirt. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Three-0 down. There's a strike. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to the left. Long throw to first. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for
And here's a look at how
second
he's
baseman,
using his
Bryce
pitches in this one.
Terang.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Terang now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
That's out.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Two on, one out. The count 2-1. Just missed.
Out.
William Contreras in the Milwaukee on deck circle. And a 3-1 on the way. Hit hard but foul off to the left. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Strike three. Skeen sends him packing.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the corner for a strike. Two on, two outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
ポンちゃん空振って。
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Rarely when you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
ストライクいらんだよ、ボール。
Swing.
いやいやいやいや
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
一旦とりあえずチャラにしよう。一旦追いつこう。もう何でもええから。パスボールでもええから追い
Bottom of
つ
the
こう。
inning. So stepping in for Boston, Yordan Alvarez.
Left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fought off foul.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the dirt. Throw over to Bowers, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit.
Nice hit.
Making a move at first. Pinch running for Boston. Pete Crow Armstrong getting some more speed on the bases. Runner on the go. Strike in there. A second. Bounces out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. This one high in the air to left center. Brings it in. That is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 3 and the Red Sox 2.
勝利を出したらあかんね。帰ってきよるで。
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now into the ball game on defense. Adley Rutschman. He takes over behind the plate.
Adley Rutschman.
そうね。
Jackson Chorio, the next to hit.
Left fielder, Jackson Chorio.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, and that one is out of here. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 4-2.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. You see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. The left-hander on now, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Jake Bowers.
Man at first. Now here's Jake Bowers. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
ホームラン
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring
もう
position.
これ以
Good
上
job.
はあかんって。
Man at second. Off the
That's
plate,
outside.
and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging.
ああ間違えた。
Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
間違えてなかっ
Milwaukee center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
た。最悪や。安心しかないぞ。
That's in for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One away with a runner at third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Ball, that's down.
And the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Freeland at third with 2 away. That misses the count's full. David Hamilton up next for the Brewers. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. It's now 4-2.
チェンジアップ投げるときはメーター気ぃつけな。
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now for the bottom of the
number
6th,
41,
and there's a new
Bryce
pitcher on the mound,
Wilson.
Bryce Wilson. He's making his second.
おこの回しかないぞ。次セットアッパー出てくるからな。
Appearance of the season.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Ketel
ホームラン
Marte.
だけなら大丈夫。
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big
や
part
ばい。
of the story. We've seen
こ
it
の
quite
二
a
人
bit
打っ
today.
て
It's been
そう
tough
に
for them to
ね
make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's
And on the
outside.
mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To the right side.
Nope, that's
And
foul.
foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next
Ball
offering
three.
is down low. And it's a full count. Payoff pitch. Right
いや
side.
ーダメ。
Takes it
ダメ
himself.
ですか。
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Jr.
いやー走ろう。ダブルプレーあるから。
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. The Brewers trying to protect a two-run lead here in the bottom of the sixth. And fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground right side. And that one handled, slinging it to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. And that one is lifted in the air. On his way. And that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back inside Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
Garrett
Clevenger will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
流れが相手に行きそうですね。
This one in the air center field. Buxton on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
赤かったらびっくりするんじゃやめろ。
Up next for Milwaukee,
Here's the Brewers DH, Luis Lara. 0 for 3 in this one.
おしゃれな名前しやがって。
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. Inside, just missed. William Contreras. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Gone in order are the Brewers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And we're back. What an elite starting rotation this team has. Siggy just keeps shutting down opponents.
Yeah, Boog, a nightmare for opposing hitters. And what makes them so tough is the variety. Hitters just can't settle in. And that's why you see so many frustrated swings.
There's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
The Bo Sox trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. On the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
じゃあもうヒットでええやんけ。
And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2.
Leading off for the
And now
Brewers,
it's William
catcher,
Contreras looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt, that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th.
51.
Chris Sale. He last pitched
Sale.
4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to
Up
get
next
your
for
first out of the ball
Milwaukee,
game.
Left fielder Jackson Churio.
No 0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Sale, multi-time All-Star. More than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2010.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
Ball, that's out.
Dodgers 6連勝。
2 down, nobody on. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for
He was
Milwaukee,
racing
first
down the
baseman
line
Jake
and
Bauer.
probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag
め
and
ん
looked
ど
up
く
for the
せ
umpire.
えな、こ
Nice
い
bunt and
つ
great
も。
hustle to get himself a knock.
走んなよ、お前、おら。
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. Frelick off of first with 2 away.
次変化球投げたら走ってくんの？
A 1-1. Runner takes off. This
う
one in the air.
わー、助かったな、
And that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they still lead this one 4 to
おい。先
2.
頭出そう。ラッチマンか。代打出せないね。
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jared Koenig.
These are the spots relievers
Gotcha.
really make a name for themselves.
左だけや。大谷代打やな。
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
Hey.
Ball to strike. Out to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked
高
about
速よ、走っ
in
た。
left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in
大谷
front
代
of
打
you,
しよう
but
か
perfectly placed,
な。
so you reward the hitter with it.
デラクルーズは右か。違う。そうじゃねえだろ。あ、ちゃうわ。ダイソーでけへんのか。ダイソーでけへんのか。
守備が深かったからナイスラン。
big swing and a miss. The Red Sox with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, left side, Chourio under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Ball.
The tying run at the plate. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Foul out of play. Tying run at the plate. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
(3-1) now, and that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red
もう
Sox,
そうやんけ
Jose Ramirez.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Here's the 0-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. And he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's
メイソン準備できてるよ、ゲレーロ。
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And now the count is even. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball. Masataka Yoshida in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three and two, payoff pitch, and the tying run is on base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line
ピッチャー変えて、右ピッチャーに変えて、おお
coming up with the bases loaded here.
右出てこい。ロメロじゃなくて右出てこい。
Out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, a roll.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs,
自ら出
on
し
getting
た
one batter, and this should be fun.
最強左が出てきちゃった。吉田じゃ無理だろ。変われへんな。おお、ウッドが左に強いとは知らんかったわ。
いきなり登板。
いや、吉田でやりたいけども、そういうのやめよう。可能性を、可能性を。コンタクトスイングな。
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, James Wood, and this is a big at bat in this ball game.
うわ、ちっちゃい。
Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. It's the Brewers 4 and the Red Sox 2.
バクストン残し
All
とか
set
ん
to
か
start
い
the
な。
ninth in this one. Leading off, Garrett Mitchell. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Yeah!
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Out towards right center field. Buxton in position. One up, one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Joey Ortiz.
In the air, right field. Wood settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next
ホームラン打たれるんなよ。
third baseman.
Next for the Brewers, David Hamilton.
Inside, ball one.
Two down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Way
Ball,
high.
that pitch is up.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. It's the Brewers 4 and the Red Sox 2.
福徳か。あれ？
Here in Boston.
チャップマンで行くの？
Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made
なんだ俺。
the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
On the ground to third. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and
そう
out of
か。
play. It looked like
ウィ
he
ット
just
ジュ
tried
ニ
to
アや
get
から慌
himself
てたっ
behind
ていう
it,
こと
cost
や
him an
な。
extra base too.
Nice.
This to third. Throw over to Bowers. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Left fielder.
So now, with one away and a man at second, now it's Yordan Alvarez, known for his late inning heroics.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And it's second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
ホームランよりだ。
Stays alive. The Bo Sox with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
At the ball.
頼むわ。
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Man on second, 2 down. That catches the outside corner, and the count even at 1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
They're down to their final strike. Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Chopper right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
"今日よく茹でてました。
じゃれじゃれのおかげで。ありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。3連敗。
中継ぎですかね。
勝負強さじゃない。残留が多すぎ。
チャップマン出てきたらしゃあない。
チャップマンやって誰取ったんだっけ？メイソン・ミラー取ったの？同じようなもんやんけ。違うか。もう分かれへん。
みっちゃんですね。
あ、やっぱりチャップマンでよかったんじゃねえのかってね。お疲れ様です。いつもすんません。ありがとうございます。皆さんが良い一週間になりますように。